maybe you are watching why I am repeating promotion policy. Overconfidence. I made a mistake. Actually, I have not gone through the one circular issued last year. One of our see, many of you might have not read the promotion policy, but very good. I have seen one of the clerk or a CSA, whatever you say. She has read the policy. That's very good, na? Even she has informed me. I should not say that. Pointed out my mistake. Actually, there was a circular 325/24. In that, clerical to officer promotion policy got revised. But what I have done in last class is last year, whatever policy is there, I thought there was no changes. So because of lack of time and all, I have not seen the entire policy circular. Only the examination date and all I have seen. But there is a circular issue and very important changes they made. I thought when I do a mistake, I always say people we should accept the mistake, and then we should not repeat the mistake. That's very important in our life. I am accepting my mistake, and I am ensuring you that this will not. I will not repeat such type of mistake. Okay. Let us go to the policy once again for 5-10 minutes. It's a very important thing to know. But basically, marks and all, not remaining things. In this policy, employers union and bank has made some important changes. That is, now your eligibility has come down to 4 years, not 5 years. In the last class, I told 5 years. Now it is only 4 years. After 4 years in normal tier, we are eligible. With JIB, 3 years eligible. With CIB, 2 years will be eligible. So I feel highly qualified. Separately, there is no tier. So 2 years with the CIB, 2 years with highly qualified. Everybody will come in one place. Okay. So that's the reason I thought that I should inform you that I have not gone through that policy 325. If you want to further information, you can go to 325/24 and you can read once. Okay. That I have quoted on the top of the circular, top of this particular slide. Now, one more thing, say, you might have observed 2 years with CIB, everything they made same. Because they made 4 years, now SC/ST relaxation came to 1 year, not 2 years. Earlier it was 2 years. Because now they can apply with 3 years, they can, even normal tier also, normal, just like the 3 years only, they are eligible. Okay. And the marks and all same. This part I would like to tell you first. Now, online exam, they have given 50 marks for merit tier people. Qualification, there was a very good change. Same thing, PG and all. But I think what they have done is graduation. Anyway, you are a graduate and the time of joining itself. So nothing you have added for that. So they don't want to give 2 marks for graduation. Out of the 2, what they have done is certification courses they have given. As a clerical employee, if you complete 2 certification courses, you will get 2 courses extra. Earlier, everybody used to get 2 marks free of cost. Now they have removed that free of cost service. So they told if you complete certification course, then only you will get this 2 marks. This was a new addition. Whoever done minimum 2, maybe you might have done KYC or some easy subject also, 2 courses means you will get 2 marks. Very good initiative by the bank. So total 10 marks. Small change they have made in qualification. Service record and all okay. They have 7.5 they have distributed. If any charge sheet is there, earlier check returns and all I have told, that was all deleted. Now, if any clerical employee got charge sheeted and found guilty, that means you have done, if any employee has done a mistake proved, then minor punishment means 2.5 marks they will remove. Major punishment means 3.5 marks they will remove. Minor means giving a censure, okay, letter and all. Major means they will write in regular policy. If there is an increment deduction or any scale down for you, there is no scale down for officer and above will be there. Then only it's a major punishment. But even increment deduction is there also, it's a major punishment. You will lose 3.5 marks from clean record. Confidential report, 7.5 marks they have given. But superior 2.5, very good 2, good over 1.5, average 1.5, like that they have given. Okay. This is how they have allotted score. Interview 24 or 25. This is for merit tier. Merit cum seniority same. Online test 35 only. Interview service record 15 only. No change here. But in between again qualification 10. Service record 7.5, 7.5. Interview they made 20. These are the very important changes they made because I made a mistake in the last previous class. So I thought of taking 5-10 minutes and explaining you. This is the important thing you should know about promotion policy of the bank. So this is interview channel, which I don't want to discuss here. No change. Whatever as last time also I told, same thing is there. Okay. So this is the important slide. Now I'll remove the slide. Before that, I'll discard. Yeah. Now I feel that you must take a photo of this and you must If you don't want to go to this circular and all, just have a glance. This is where you are standing from here. Okay. Take a snap of it. Anyway, presentation I am going to share after that. Okay. So this is the snap you take and keep it with you. Whenever you are serious aspirant, you must know where you are standing, how many marks you have in qualification, all these things. For further clarification, please go to 325/20. Okay. Thank you. For ex-serviceman, I am not discussing much on that. So that's why I told. Okay. Okay. Now we'll go to the today's topic. Once again, thank you, ma'am, for updating me. That day also, I appreciated you through WhatsApp message to bring to my knowledge, because very important, na? Very important change. I should know also, but lack of time, I could not able. I have not seen this circular latest. In between, only the joint conference minutes have come. In that, they made a lot of changes. Okay. So let us go to the today's class. And before going to class, I would like to tell you one more thing. That is, see, in our CBOA, that group 8 and group 9, already you are the members. If you are not the member, please message me. Okay. I will share the link of CBOA. Then you can become the member so that you'll get the latest information from that group. Other than that, one more important thing is I have given one is one video word copy I have given with videos, and another one is with regard to my drive. See, this drive I have shared with you. Just you should know that you should not miss the drive, because very important. Yeah, this drive promotion notes for CSA to officer updated till 29th November. For exam 21st. It is not 22nd. It is 21st. Sorry. This is my drive. In this, every presentation will be available. You might have thinking that credit monitoring is a policy. I don't want to tell you all these things. I have seen all the 4-5 papers already happened. Just go through this. Okay. Agriculture, under this agriculture PPT you will get. Okay. Go through this PPT. Balance sheet, you go through. Basel, most important slide. If you go through, it's enough. CIBM material, our bank, CIBM, training vertical, whatever material they have given, that material also have kept here, Padonnati material if you want. And MCQs also have kept here. You can practice. Whether you are able to recollect the answers or not, you can check. Credit policy, you will find here. Deposits, you will find here. Digital PPT, you will find here. Delegation of power, you will find here. Financial inclusion, Forex, class already over. General, now today we are going to discuss this PPT only. Gold loan, this is gold loan changes. Okay, very few changes. Already this class was over. Small savings scheme, then government sponsored, then KYC AML class is over. Mega quiz. I have conducted 500 questions or 700 questions quiz. You can see here. Miscellaneous mega quiz. Okay, 1, 2, 3. This is some other extra latest changes. This is also quiz. This is 4-hour quiz, and this is some examination pattern. Last 4-5 exams are over now. How the examiner is asking questions, there I have written here. Okay. So for 4 to 5 I have written, but you can see those how the pattern is going on. Anyway, I have discussed in the previous class. Other than that, what are available now? Mega quiz, miscellaneous policies. See, I have read, don't read if no time. He is not asking any questions from these policies. Don't read. Leave it. If at all you get time for knowledge purpose, you can go through. Examiner is not coming to this area. This is miscellaneous policy. That's why I read, don't read. If no time. Time is there, you can go through. No problem. MSME PPT, official language PPT, priority PPT, promotion process. Okay, in this I have not updated your presentation. I will update later date. Okay, not important for you. Recalled questions. All 4 years recall questions are here. Recovery policy PPT, retail PPT, staff matters. See, if you could able to cover all these PPTs, I am 100% sure you are going to get more than 75 marks. 100%. With my last 4 years experience, I am telling you, you are going to get it. But you have no pain, no gain. You have to donate some time. Okay. This is about PPT. This is where the drive will be available for you. If you're not available, please ask me in the WhatsApp. I'll share the group link. You can get it. Okay. This is one thing you should know. And second is this file. Whatever classes till now I have taken, I will not repeat. So here I have written the drive. Promotion policy, for example, scale 1, 2, 3. Now it is for you also. Now this is available. See, clerical also, now it is over. I'll share the link here. General banking. Once this class is over, once CBOA uploads my video, I will keep the link here. Like KYC, I told you it's over already over. See, all topics available in Google Drive. Now, nothing you can say that it is not available. Everything is available. I am telling you, all the PPTs are prepared by me only, except one PPT, that is recovery. Recovery PPT, because I didn't have time to go through recovery policy. I have taken PPT from one of our faculty from CIBM, and I have shared that PPT in that group, in that particular folder. Okay. Now this is KYC, deposits already, products are over, priority over, balance sheet over, uh, CRM, one latest circular, one part is over. Credit risk and CRM, I was about to do, but I will do later because you are not expecting many questions, but I will cover. Examination point of view, definitely I'll cover. Okay. Retail lending, agriculture, MSME, government sponsored, all the topics, whatever we have discussed now, that PPT, everything is available. Now, how to see this? You need not go to CBOA website and search. Just you see this open. Click control and YouTube link. For example, you want to go through deposit KYC. Just hold control button on your laptop, click this icon. It will straight away take you to that video. That will save your lot of time, right? This is what I have done for you. And whenever CBOA uploads my videos, immediately I'll share. This is part of my videos. Other than that, my videos, Jagannath sir has taken some classes. 1 minute. Okay. Other than, for example, MSME already I have taken. For example, agriculture. Agriculture, I think this year I have to take because for 3 to 4 also we have not taken. The class I'll take for you. Retail lending. Somebody already taken this. That video link is available in CBOA site. If you can't wait till I take the class, you can watch that video. Like that recovery. Already Jagannath sir has taken classes. Our Satish sir, one of the faculty, has taken classes. If you want to go through, if time is there, please go through them. Because once you go through them, you will have some concepts clarity. When I am taking class, you will get some advantage. Even if I am not taking also, you will be understanding what exactly it is. Okay. They are very good faculty. Mr. Satish, Jagannath sir, Chandrasekhar sir also taken, but I am not sharing their links here because I have kept these links only for myself. Okay. My videos only will get here. Remaining, I am going to take class for you. So this link file also available in that group. So like this, you can go through, you can read. Okay. So let us start the class for today. It is general banking. Once general banking is over, it will take place here. Here I'll give the link. Okay. Let me see how much I can complete today because it's a very big presentation. I always feel for you, it's very important is deposits and general banking. Now let us go to for today topic. You might have gone through, but how much you are remembering, I have given this. But the thing is, how much you could able to recollect is very, very important. Okay. Again, before starting my presentation for today, I would like to give a very clear picture to you. Please remember, this examiner is interested in your memory only. How much you have read, how many notes you have read, for him it is immaterial. Out of the reading, how much you could able to recollect or reproduce in the exam, that will go give you success. Okay. So that's why listening is very, very important, not reading. That's why I'm taking these classes. Okay. Let us go to the, because you are a CSA. Now you want to become a good officer. So you must have knowledge. So you must understand the concepts. Then you will better perform. That's what my feeling is. Okay.
Sir, Ravikumar sir, 1 minute.
Yes, sir.
I have shared
Yes.
that WhatsApp group link in this chat.
Yeah. Chat box. Okay, sir. I'll tell them.
Those who are not in any WhatsApp promotion group, they can join this.
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think Anand sir will share in that your
I've
chat
shared
box.
already.
Shared, huh? Okay. Friends, after that, don't message me also personally that it is available. You can do it. Okay. Anyway, because we are all colleagues, I'll share my number also. Because even if you go to candidate, go to locator, go to LDC also, you can find my number. It is not required to write anywhere. Okay. We are all working in one organization. How to find the number of others, we should know. Okay. Any faculty or any person number, you can get from that. Okay. Okay. Let us go to the session. General banking, great things never came from comfort zones. Remember, this is the time you have to donate. If you want to become topper, if you want to feel proud, today I was just 5 minutes back, I was sent a message. 3 years back, he was a scale, he was a highly qualified tire. He is from Ranchi. One of my friend is there. He was a topper. He was a Turkle topper with some 78 score something. This year, because some elections are going, he was unable to give some donated time. He got around, I don't know the marks and all. He told me that I think 68 or something, 70, some 68 this year, I think. He was top 3. He was top 3. He's a circle third, but he was not happy. See, keep good things as a habit, not bad things. It's a good thing. I want to become a topper. That is a very good thing, positive. So we must think like that. Okay, we will try it. It happens or doesn't happen, it's not in our hands. Okay, this is what positive thinking I feel. Okay, just I want to share. Just 5 minutes back only, we both have discussed that point with chat. Let us go. Before talking to general bank, I would like to give you a very clear understanding. Everybody thinks it's a very easy one. See, this question came for 4 to 5. Nobody expects this type of question at 4 to 5. A stage for a AGM, they have asked this question. Okay, but we should. Some people might have done mistake also, because clarity of thought is not there. Clarity should be there. First of all, whenever anybody gives money, for example, customer deposits money in our bank. What is the relationship between bank and customer, or customer and bank? We should have a clear picture. When you are giving loan to a customer, what relations we should have with the customer and bank? So before understanding those relationships, one point I would like to give very clearly, that is, who is creditor, who is debtor, first you understand. A person who gives money to bank, giving money to a bank, is called as creditor. And the person who is taking money is called as debtor. Okay, that means, for example, I'll tell you, if a customer deposited in bank account, whose money it is? Customer's money. Who is giving? Customer is giving. Customer is called as creditor. Who is receiving the money? You as a banker, you are receiving the money on behalf of your bank, our bank. So you will be called as debtor. So the person who is giving money is creditor. Person who is taking money is debtor. If you can't understand, I have given CGDT. CG means creditor, means giving money. D means debtor, means taking money. Now, with this understanding, this particular slide will be useful when I'm talking about relationships. The most important thing is Reserve Bank of India monitoring policy. Every 4 times in a year they will do, as per 45 JDL section. In that, they will issue some rates. Reverse repo rate, bank rate, marginal standing rate, like that they will release. What is the importance of this rate? You should know first. Then you will understand numbers. Reverse repo rate is used to control the money supply in the market. How Reserve Bank of India controls? Of course, maybe Reserve Bank of India is a regulator for our bank. But how they will control? First of all, you must know what is a reverse repo rate. Reverse repo rate means banks park their excess money with RBI. For example, Canara Bank is having so much deposit. They can't lend. What they will do? They can keep with Reserve Bank of India excess money. For that, Reserve Bank of India will give you 3.35% rate of interest. But why we are not keeping with Reserve Bank of India? We can keep with 3.35. When we give a loan, we can get 9%, 10% rate of interest, right? But when you are giving to RBI, you are getting a 3.35%. Why any bank will keep there? Because it's 3.35%. So reverse repo rate means banks can park their excess money with RBI. It is nothing but depositing money with RBI. RBI gives only 3.35%. With this, how reverse repo rate, how Reserve Bank of India controls market supply, we will see logically. For example, Reserve Bank of India increased reverse repo rate. Imagine karenge, Reserve Bank of India made this as 10%. Imagine karenge. 10% कर दिया. Tomorrow there was a news, Reserve Bank of India increased reverse repo rate to 10%. Now you tell me what banks will do. Whether bank will lend to customers at 9% by taking risk of default, or safely banks will go and keep at 10% Reserve Bank of India. I feel now you might have understood, banks will safely park the money with Reserve Bank of India. Because why to give loan? Why to take risk? So when this 10% will come, when Reserve Bank of India wants to suck the money from the market, what they will do? Simply, they will increase the market. Banks will not give any loans to the people. Bank will keep deposits there. This is how Reserve Bank of India controls market through money, through raising or decreasing reverse repo rate. Now, logic is increase 10%. Banks get more rate of interest. So, banks park their funds with the Reserve Bank of India. Money supply will decrease in the market. For example, this is decreased to 2%. Who will keep? No bank will keep. Then automatically, less rate of interest, 2% means banks don't park their money. Money supply will increase in the market. This is how they control the money supply in the market. This is called reverse repo rate. They never asked any question. Only thing you have to remember for examination point of view is present reverse repo rate is 3.35%. Tomorrow in interview somebody asks you, then you should be able to tell, na, you are becoming an officer. So I am covering interview part also here. If you understand the concept, you will have a knowledge to work. You can confidently reply in interview. In the examination also you can give. Okay. Now comes second is repo rate. What is repo rate? Now reverse. When Reserve Bank of India lends to banks, here you are keeping money. Now if you want money, you can go to Reserve Bank of India and you can borrow money. When you borrow money, Reserve Bank of India will give you for short-term purpose against government securities. That means they will take some security and they will give you money. How much rate of interest? 6.5%. When you deposit, they give less rate of interest. But when you want to borrow, they will charge you 6.5%. What repo rate? Why they have repo rate? Repo rate is control mechanism to increase or decrease liquidity in the market. Same. From this also, repo rate also, this instrument also, using by repo rate also, they will squeeze the money, they will inject the money. Let us see how. For example, Reserve Bank of India increased the repo rate. Imagine, Garo, this is became 10%. Same. Now bank has gone for borrowing. For you, how much rate of interest they will charge? 10%. So automatically, customer also you will charge 11 to 12%. Am I right? So borrowers will get highly charged. Then nobody takes loan. Reverse. For example, Reserve Bank had decreased it 6.5 to 4%. Then naturally banks will go and banks will take at lesser rate of interest, and loans also rate of interest will be decreased in the market. Borrower also will get lower rate of interest. You also get lower of interest. You also get with a lower rate. This is how repo rate, with repo rate they will control. I hope you understood what is a reverse repo rate, what is a repo rate. Okay. This, if you want to latest, always you have to go to RBI side. And if you go to policy rates, it will be there. Presently, it is 3.35 and 6.5. This is the main rates, reverse repo, repo. Now, two more are there. Bank rate and marginal standing facility rate. Always, जो भी repo rate होता है, उसका 25 base points extra होता है. 6.5 means it will be 6.65, 6.7. What is bank rate? Bank rate also same, sir. RBI lends money only. It's a short term, na? This is for long term. And without any security, a government security they will take. Without any security, long term, if Reserve Bank of India giving to public sector banks, it is called as bank rate, and rate of interest is 6.75% as of now. Okay. Now, last one is marginal standing facility rate. Same 6.75 only, no doubt. When this rate will be charged? Overnight. For example, you have an account with Reserve Bank of India in RTGS account, for example. Funds are short in the overnight at 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock. Then if you want to take money from Reserve Bank of India, you can take for overnight. Next day morning, you can give. Now, immediately you have to provide that type of requirement. If anything, if RBI is fulfilling, RBI will charge you MSF rate for overnight against government securities. That is called 6.75. Now, I hope this particular slide is very clear for you. Reverse repo is 3.35, always less, where banks will park the money. When RBI wants to give you money, they want to charge more, it is 6.5. Plus 25 base points extra for bank rate and MCLR. This is what very, very important. Remaining is a concept. I hope you are clear. Now sections CRR and SLR. One is current cash reserve ratio. This is cash reserve ratio. Another is statutory liquidity ratio. This is why CRR, SLR we have to maintain. All commercial banks, we have to maintain CRR, SLR as per some sections and acts. Let me forget. What is the purpose? First, let us understand what is the purpose. CRR, why we will keep, where we will keep, very important. Current cash reserve ratio, whatever liabilities, net demand and time liabilities, total your CASA, your term deposit, everything you add. If it is 100 rupees, for example, total, out of that 4.5% you have to keep with RBI. This is called cash reserve ratio. Why, sir? Why I have to keep? And for this 4.5%, whatever you keep, that means 4 rupee 50 paisa, right? 4 rupee 50 paisa. Out of 100 rupees, 4.5. No interest will be paid. Reserve Bank of India will pay any interest. And one more thing, what Reserve Bank of India is telling, this now it is 4.5%. But as per guidelines, Reserve Bank says it is no minimum, no maximum. That means they can make 0 also, they can make 100 also. Full power the Reserve Bank of India is having to increase or decrease to any extent CRR. They may say 0 also, they may say 100 also. 100 means you cannot give any loans. Never such situation will come. Just try to understand CRR can be no minimum, no max. That means Reserve Bank of India full discretion they kept with that. Okay, how they got this power we will see later. How Reserve Bank of India maintains this fortnightly basis. And how Reserve Bank checks whether you are maintaining CRR, where you are giving, your bank is giving cash every time, that cash transferring to RBI? No, currency chest. We are having currency chest. Whatever money we are depositing with currency chest will be calculated for CRR. So that is the reason every day 7 o'clock they will report currency chest people. They will ensure whether how much cash they are having. Entire currency chest total should be 4.5 of your deposit. Okay, it can be more, but it cannot be less. How they will say? Fortnightly they will say. This is called CRR. Then comes SLR. But why Reserve Bank of India keeping 4.5% with them? Because if tomorrow, because if you take 100 rupees deposit and if you give 100 rupees loans, 100 rupees deposit, now one day will come, loan is may not pay, then depositors may demand the money. How you will pay? Liquidity problem may come. When such type of problem comes, then Reserve Bank of India will help you by releasing the money. Till now, banks didn't get such problem. Just eventuality, any eventuality comes means Reserve Bank of India will help you by releasing this 4.5%, which you have kept for safety purpose, for liquidity crunch. If any crunch tomorrow comes, it may be useful for you. That's the reason Reserve Bank of keeping that. It is only deposits. Now, one more is there, that is, this is also one more safety purpose, SLR. SLR also, it is only cash, but SLR is not only cash. Even if you put in gold reserves, PSU bonds, approved securities of government, everything they will calculate. After this, 18% you have to keep it. You have to keep 18%, not 4.5 only cash. Along with cash, gold reserves, bonds, and approved securities, 18% we have to keep. That means ultimately what Reserve Bank of India is telling, whatever deposits you are getting 100 rupees, don't lend 100 rupees to borrowers. 18 rupees you keep here. Along with cash 4.5, total cash and all 18%. 18% is for liquidity crunch. Okay, remaining 72 rupees or 82 rupees you can finance. This is the mechanism of CRR and SLR. I hope you understood. Now the most important point is, sections. Now I hope you understood what exactly minimum, maximum, no interest, everything you understood. Now let us see this question. If such type of questions comes in the examination, CRR, SLR, what is the section? What is the act? How to remember? This is a very confusing sections, confusing act, but if you keep a logic, it will be very easy for you. I'll tell you how to remember this. If CRR, there are two sections here. One is 42 and another is 24. Numbers are jumbling numbers. And the CRR SLR defined in Reserve Bank of India Act and the Banking Regulation Act. Answers in between these four only it is available, both sections. How I remember is, when a CRR comes, CRR means, how I presuming is double R, strong R. What is strong out of this? RBI is strong for me, regulator. So CRR defined in RBI. Over, removed. Now number, there are two numbers. Big boy I have taken here. Big number also I'll take here. Over. Section 42 of RBI Act defined CRR, sorry. Now bacha kya hai? SLR. Natural. 24 will come here, 42 chala gaya. 24 BR. Both answers are over. Both sections are very important. Both sections, both acts, concepts, everything is CRR. Now we understood that CRR means section 42 of RBI Act. This is the answer. SLR means section 24 of BR Act. This is the answer. This is how you have to answer if this question comes in the exam. The same one I have understood. Now some more sections with regard to Banking Regulation Act. One is 19.2, another is 21, section 26. I will tell you. First of all, what is 19.2 says? When banks, this is called restriction of lending. Credit policy also it is there. In general also it is there. When a bank wants to invest in a company by purchasing some shares. How much we can purchase? This particular section 19.2 is restriction on banks. Bank cannot lend or bank cannot hold 30% paid up capital of a company. That means one company is issuing shares, for example, our bank cannot, not our bank, any PSU bank cannot invest more than 30% paid up capital of that company. First condition, because concentration risk. If you 100 rupees, if you keep in that company, it's a risk for you. If company collapse means 100 rupees will be lost. So RBI said maximum banking regulation act says 30% only you keep paid up capital of that company. One condition is that. Second condition is 30% of its own paid up capital and reserves. Our own bank, when your bank, Canara Bank is investing, for example, Canara Bank's capital is 1 lakh crore. That company is issuing only 1000 for example. 1000 ka 30 kitna hai? 300. So 300 and more you cannot invest. And also you have to see what Canara Bank's capital reserve. Canara Bank capital reserve is 1 lakh, for example. 1 lakh. 1 lakh ka 30% kitna hai? 30,000 maybe. Now 30,000 either aata hai. 30,000 banks. 300 is only them. Now how much Canara Bank can invest? Whichever is less. So only 300 only we can invest. So this is what. But for examination purpose, what you have to remember is 30%, 30%. You remember this much only restriction. More than 30% paid up capital we cannot say, we cannot put in one company. 30% of our own paid up capital also we cannot invest. More than that we cannot invest in a company. Both of them, whichever is less we will do. Section is important. 19.2 restricts us. 19 to 30, you remember. Over. Now 20 and subsection 1, one more section. Only 2 sections for restriction of lending. Bank cannot lend on its own shares. That means Canara Bank cannot finance on Canara Bank shares. Bank of Baroda shares you can finance, but Canara Bank shares you cannot finance. Why? There is a restriction on lending. Which section says? 20 subsection 1. Very important sections to remember. After my class is over, you have to practice these sections if you are forgetting. Please give these notes or in your mobile to your children or maybe to your spouse and ask them. You ask, I will tell the answer. You tell whether percentage, I will tell the section. Like that, try to recollect from your memory. Then only you can become topper. Simply nobody will become topper. Okay. So section 26, unclaimed deposits. Everybody knows what is unclaimed deposit in operative account. Inoperative means after 2 years, nobody is doing any transaction in a account other than bank induced. It is called as inoperative. After 10 years, it is called as unclaimed deposit. Reserve Bank of India given guidelines to all banks. What the guidelines they have given? If any depositor is not operating in your bank for more than 10 years, please transfer that money to us. Where the RBI will keep? RBI will keep in DEF fund. DEF means Deposit Education and Awareness Fund. Last time they asked the full form. One exam. So Deposit Education and Awareness Fund, that is DEF fund. Within what time you have to send? Once deposit is completed 10 years, within 3 months you have to send. Within 10 years, 3 months you have to send. The what rate of interest Reserve Bank of gives for DEF funds? 3%. This is for customer. Whatever money you have transferred unclaimed, that funds. Okay. Regarding this, recently Reserve Bank of India opened one site. What is that? Udgam. I hope, think I have dealt it in deposit. I don't know whether maybe it will come in the slides only. Unclaimed deposits for gateway to access information. M will not come out. It is I actually. Actually, this name should be written as Udgai. But Reserve Bank written Udgam. Unclaimed deposits to gateway to access information. But RBI told Udgam. Maybe name is good, they made it Udgam. Why I am telling all these things is so that you will remember in the exam. They have asked a question from Udgam to us also, scale 3 to 4. Okay. So this is the rate of interest. Present it is 3%. Now last section is section 35A of Banking Regulation Act. This is Reserve Bank of India got supreme powers, I can tell, in the public interest, any directions they can give to bank. In public interest, Reserve Bank of India can issue any type of guidelines to banks to do this, to do that. This is section 35. Under this, till now, 3 guidelines already Reserve Bank of India issued. One is Banking Ombudsman, For customer service deficiencies, we will discuss later. Banking Ombudsman, 35A, and KYC policy, 35A, Ombudsman. All these three came by virtue of powers got Reserve Bank of India as per 35A of Banking Regulation Act. Okay? Ombudsman, what is section? 35A. KYC, 35A. Clean note policy, 35A. Even asks, RBI got full powers to give direction bank public interest, 35A. 4 questions, only one answer, 35A of BR Act. That is very important section. Now we came to nominations. Nominations means, as you know very well, now today I think in Parliament one bill was introduced that now nominations will be 4. As of now, we are taking only one nomination, right? In future, it will become 4 nominations as per ministry. Now let us see presently what is available for our exam purpose. Remember, nominations are controlled by important sections of BR Act, that is 45 ZA to ZF. 45 ZA to ZF. These are very, very important sections which controlling nomination or giving guidelines on nomination. But ZA to ZF, if the examiner asks which sections nominations have been discussed, ZA to ZF. But there are 3 bifurcation is there: ZA, ZB, ZC, ZD, ZE, ZF. याद रखिए. Remember. Okay. Now, which all nominations are coming under these 4. If the examiner has specific nomination, now we have to bifurcate. Generally, in a branch, what type of nominations we accept more? Now I will tell you 3 examples. You just answer from your mind. We will take nominations from deposits. We take nominations from safe custody articles. We take nominations from joint lockers. Now you tell me which are all the highest in the nature. I hope you will tell answer deposits. So ZA, ZB, first one will take care of deposits only. First priority is deposit. ZA, ZB is deposit. Now ZC, ZD is there. C is there. How I remember, I am telling you. C is there. Safe custody articles. Custody. Safe custody articles is C. Now, bacha kya hai? Only third one left is lockers. Over. Now you can see here. ZA, ZB, deposits. ZC, ZD, C मैंने blue किया. Safe custody. ZE, ZF, lockers. Over. Now all sections you know. If you remember like this, you can answer. You need not read again. You just remember this logic and leave it. Now, what is the status of nominee? Who is a nominee? Nominee is trustee of legal heirs. Please remember. Yes, it's a recall question 2-3 years back. I'm not telling that this year. Trustee of legal heirs. These are all general banking. Any paper we can expect. Trustee of legal heirs means kya hai? See, for example, one person has died. A Hindu male has died means his wife, his children and mother will be the legal heirs. For example, he made nominee as a wife. Imagine. Then wife will receive the money, but she is trustee for this legal heirs. Please remember, she has to take care of these people, children and all. Okay, that's why nomination means not the owner. Nominee means trustee for legal heirs. I hope you are clear. Now, nominations in which accounts we can take? Please remember, nominations can be given by only individuals. Individuals. Anyway, you are bank also, your branch also, you are doing individuals. Proprietorship is individual or not? Proprietorship also individual because 100% ownership will have. So proprietorship accounts also they can give nominee. Remaining, nobody can give nominee generally. Remember, see, partnership account, companies, trust, society, no, they cannot give nominee. Then only an individual can nominee. Who can be nominee? Resident can be a nominee. NRI can be a nominee. Minor also can be a nominee. Even an insolvent person also can be a nominee. Okay. Then how many nominations? Now, just I told you for deposits, we take only one nomination. Today in the media, it has been told that it will become 4. Now come safe custody articles. Single nominee. That's all. Joint lockers, joint 2. Joint means 2, so 2 nominees. Capital gains, C, it is 3. Like that you remember. Joint meaning आगे तो 2. अगर capital gain मतलब 3, C3. Remember, safe custody means always single nomination. Whether minor can appoint nominee? No. Minor cannot appoint nominee. See, minor means a 1 year baby also minor. Whether she can appoint a nominee for my account, my father will be nominee. No. So that's why it is. Because why I'm telling this is 17 years boy, okay, logic is there. He is a well-known educated person. But 1 year or 17, anybody is a minor, na? That's why they said minor cannot appoint nominee. But on his behalf, nomination facility can be exercised by legally competent. That means guardian can give nominee. If minor account opened, guardian is running the account. Yes, he can appoint nominee. Recently, Reserve Bank of India has given some clarification. Joint bank accounts of partners in QR relationship. 609/24. In that, what they are telling, very important point. Enabling partners in a QR relation to have facility joined with the option name of the partner. In a partnership account, in the previous slide, I told you partners cannot appoint a nominee. But here Reserve Bank of India, recently what they have clarified, in a partnership firm, one of the partner can be taken as a nominee. Very important change. That is called QR relationship. Okay. But generally, individuals and proprietors only. Already told you. Okay. Now some important sections of Negotiable Instrument Act. 456, note, bill of exchange and check. Very important sections. Since long we are reading these sections, let us see. Note, promissory note, note. 4 alphabets are there. I remember it's a note is 4. Bills, 5 alphabets, section 5. Those sections ho gaya. Check, 6 alphabets, section 6. Over. 3 sections I need not remember. Note, bills, check. I don't know whether you remember or not. Last 2 years back, exam asked check only. What is the NI Act section defining check? People very easily answer it's section 6. Now, these 3 are called as negotiable instrument. Please remember. Promissory note, bill of check, bill of exchange and check is called as negotiable instruments. Which section defined? Section 13. So 4, 5, 6 with section 13 you have to link. Now 8, 9, 10 holder in due course, payment in due course. By heart. Holder in due course, payment in due course. Section 8, 9, 10 serial. Then comes very important. So, whatever I made red now, these are all recalled. Once or twice examination, these questions have come. That means in this question bank, these questions are available. Section 18 and 19, very important. Section 18 is if words and figures are differs means bank has to pay by words. If a check has come to you in number figures, he has written 10,000. In the words, he has written 1 lakh. Which one you will pay as per words? Because anybody while writing a check, he will use his mind while writing words. Numbers, maybe he will do a mistake. Instead of writing 10,000 or a 1 lakh, he might have given one number, 1 0 less. But by writing the words, his mind will work. How much he wants to write, that only will write. 10,000 I want to write. Shall I write 1 lakh? I am a fool. So that's why Act says when a check comes with words and figure difference, always banker has to pay by words. Okay. Section 18. Now section 20. Section 20 is a incomplete instrument, or it is called as in short instrument. Sometimes it will ask what is in short. In short means incomplete. What is incomplete instrument? Whenever a check comes to you, generally date, pay name, amount, figure, words, correct? Na? Signature, everything is available. But for example, words he has not written or date he has not written. If it is incomplete, it is called as in short instrument. Section 20 defines an in short instrument, right? Now some other sections. Section 22, 26. 22 is talking about grace period on usance bills. Whenever usance bills are issued, generally 3 days extra grace period will come after the due date. 3 days extra. Which section is providing? Section 22. Then whether minor can endorse a order check or not. Yes, minor can endorse a check, but he cannot be liable. Section 26 says that. Now comes section 48. What section 48 says is order check is transferable. Order check is also, how it will be transferable? By endorsement and delivery. Which section says 48? No logics, try to remember. I told you 8, 9, 10. Holder in due course, payment in due course. By heart. 20 to 26, 48. Just remember, sir, there are so many sections. I am not telling all the sections. Maybe you are thinking I am giving so many sections. I am giving only 15 sections. If 124 sections are there, if I give, what you will do? I don't want to read it. What examiner is asking, those sections only we are reading. Now, very important. Section 85, section 131, always important being a banker. 85 is paying banker protection. 131 is collecting banker protection. If it is a crossed check and you have paid, collecting bank has collected the check properly, section 131 protects you. If you pay any account, if you pay any check or any bank draft or order check, anything, with good faith, you are protected. That is 85. 85 is paying banker, 131 is collecting banker responsibility. Both you remember. Now, most important section for exam is section 89. Whenever we are making a payment, paying banker, making a payment, if check is materially altered, but does not appear to be have altered. One check has come, sir. One check has come. Small 10,000 is there here like that. Just one more zero he has added here, small. Okay, you are unable to trace by naked eye, by seeing the check, you are unable to find there was a overwriting here. Okay, by seeing, if you are unable to find out the material, actually it's a fraudulent check, materially altered. But without naked eye, by just seeing that you are unable to find out the mistake, then banker will get protection. That protection will come from section 89. I am repeating, paying banker will get protection even though check is materially altered. But one thing, by naked eye, you should not able to find out. If it is like this, it is written. If it is written like this, and he has written like this, it is not a naked eye. By seeing itself, I know there is a mistake here. When you are unable to find, still if the check is paid, that material alteration you are unable to find out, still you made a payment, bank is getting protection. Before here, he asked this question, section 89 question. Okay, some important sections only we are discussing here. Now, important 123, 124. 123, 124. 123 is general crossing. 124 is special crossing. What is 123 general crossing? If a check has come, if there are two lines are there, it is general crossing. Section 123. Special crossing means in between, if I write Canara Bank, it is special crossing. If I write very specific instruction which bank has to be collected, the check should be collected, then it's a special crossing. Now, one more question. Now, one more they will ask. A general crossing check has come. Can you make special crossing? Yes, I can make it. Lines are there. I will write Canara Bank here. No problem. Now, one more question. Already check is under special crossing, like Canara Bank. Now, can we make general crossing this check? No, we cannot make it because you cannot remove this name. Na? So, always remember, general crossing can give letter date, we can make special crossing. But once a special crossing, we cannot make general crossing. Once you understand the concept of general crossing and special crossing, you can answer very easily. This is called general crossing, special crossing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4. Remember 1, 2, 3 serial numbers. 1, 2, 3. Next is 1, 2, 4. Over. Sections are over. Okay. Now we will try to remember. Section 22, we have section 22, 3 days grace. Okay. Then section 26, minor can endorse, but he is not liable. Section 26 says. Then comes section 48. I think 48, na? Yeah, 48. Order check wala. Order check. 85 is paying banker protection. 131 is collecting banker protection. Try to remember like this. 89, paying banker will be protected even though there is a material alteration. Then comes your general crossing, special crossing. I number 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3 general, 1, 2, 4 special crossing. In short instrument, section 20. Words and figures differs, section 18. 4, 5, 6, note, bill of exchange check. All three are called as section 13. That is nothing but all three are called as negotiable instrument, section 13. Then 8, 9, 10. Holder in due course, payment in due course. Okay, Katham. These are the sections we have discussed. Now let us go to the section 130 is dangerous section. Dangerous section, check returns. If any check returned for insufficient funds, insufficient funds, if a check is returned, payee can lodge a case against the drawer. Okay, this is the conditions everybody knows. How much? If remember, it should be insufficient funds only. And one more thing, not for insufficient funds reason. It should be have some consideration between them, both of them. Example, I'll tell you, you'll understand better. For example, you asked me some money. Sir, urgent money is required, sir. I have given a check for you 1 lakh. Check returned. Can you make a case on me? You cannot make a case because there is no consideration. Just to help you only, I have given the check. Even though my account balance is not there, you cannot file a case under section 138 because between you and me, there is no consideration. Nothing you have given to me. I am not liable for you. For any liability, if I give a check, then I am accountable. That point you have to remember. Even though check returns for insufficient funds, there should be a consideration between you and me. There should be some payment obligation. For example, I purchased a TV. I have given 1 lakh check to the electronic showroom fellow. That check is returned. He can file a case under 138 because I brought a TV and I have given the check. So consideration is TV there. So this is what you have to understand regarding 138. Okay. So dishonor of check, if check returned insufficient fund with the consideration. Now, if a check is dishonored, what the payee has to do? Payee means the person who are supposed to receive the money. First one is warning. He should give a notice to the customer. He has to give notice to the drawer. Drawer means who has issued the check within 30 days of return of the check. Once check is returned, within 30 days, he was supposed to give a notice to the drawer. Sir, please pay the amount. Please pay the amount within 15 days. Notice he can give within 30 days. But in the 30 days, whatever notice he is giving, he has to demand the payment within 15 days. If within 15 days he is not paying, then the prosecution will start. That means he can file a FIR under section 138. Now, last one is cause of action. Cause of action means complaint to be filed in magistrate and court within 1 month from the cause of action. Whatever action happened from there within 30 days, same. He has to make a complaint that is arising, that is after of notice period. Once he has given a notice period, drawer has to give notice period na 30 days within 15 days. Once the notice period is over, within 1 month, if he is not paying, then the cause of action will start. Now, penalty. What penalty court may ask drawer to pay? Double the amount. If it is a 1 lakh check, court can say pay 2 lakhs to him. Or 2 years jail, 2 years jail, or both. Both also you can do jail and double penalty or jail. Okay, this is the penalty. Now comes to relationships, banking relationships. Now, as I told you, there is a debtor-creditor relationship. I told you deposit of money. Deposit of money, what is the relationship? Deposit में कौन पैसा देता है? Who will give the money? Customer will give the money. So customer will be first slide creditor. Bank will be debtor. This question came for 4 to 5. Can you imagine? And there is a credit balance in OCC account. Some typical answer. OCC account is there. Your clean OD is there, for example. 1 lakh OD. You have cleared everything. No balance is there. And you only give 10,000 to bank extra. It is in credit balance. Now, whose money it is? Yours money. You are a creditor. Customer is creditor. Bank is a debtor. That's what they tell. Now, loans, OD, OCC, loans, debit balances. Then you are giving money. So you are a creditor and customer is debtor. Now, these are basics of banking, these two. Because being a banker, we are supposed to do things. One is accepting deposits and giving loans. So this is the main relationship we have with the customers. Now, some services which we are providing other than these two, in that what relationship we have with customers. If customer gives a collection for a check, clearing check, or he has given a standing instruction, or any service to customers, or any sale purchase of shares he is instructing you to do, then who is giving instructions? Customer. Who is taking instructions? Bank. So customer is called as principal and bank is called as agent because you have to follow his instructions. He is a principal and you are an agent. Then comes sale or purchase of securities or shares, anything. Always customer is principal, bank is agent because he is giving instructions. He is the boss. So he is a principal and you are agent. Now maintaining currency chest. Remember, I told you in CRR also, currency chest balances are controlled by Reserve Bank of India only. CRR will be counted from currency just balance only. So who is the owner for currency just? Reserve Bank of India. So Reserve Bank of India is principal. Your currency just is agent for Reserve Bank of India. Then issue and purchase of demand drafts. When a customer comes and takes a demand draft, then he is giving money and he is taking a deposit receipt. In that case also, who is giving the money? Customer. So customer is a creditor and a bank is a debtor. Okay. But same DD at the time of payment of draft, operation 3 change ho jata hai condition. At the time of payment of draft, the relation between bank and customer is customer is beneficiary and bank is a trustee at the time of payment, because you are holding that amount on behalf of the customer, DD payment. Till you make the payment, you will called as a trustee and the beneficiary is customer only because his money it is. Then money deposited without any instructions. Somebody deposited money, 1 lakh rupee. No account is there, no account number is there, no name is there. Or account number is there, name was not there. Then what you will do in the end, day end, till day end, he has not come. Customer has given that time because of rush, you have not verified. You have kept aside. After 1 hour, customer has gone. After half an hour, you have seen name is not there. Then you don't know whether the correct account is going or not. You will stop. You are calling the customer, is not taking the call. Then evening, what we will do, we will keep that amount in sundry deposit want of particulars. In that case, what is the relation between you and the customer? Now, whose money it is? Customer's money. So customer is beneficiary. You have not credited the money. It is keeping in your double lock by writing sundry deposit. You are a trustee. Now we come to lockers. Lockers and all. What is the relationship between bank and customer? See here, you are the owner. You are the owner of the lockers and you are a owner and you are giving lease to somebody. So you are a landlord. Bank is a landlord. Customer is tenant. Or you can say you are giving lease. So you are a lessor. He is a lessee. And licensor, licensee also they will use for locker facility. Now safe custody articles. If anybody is going out of station for 1 month, America, he is going to America 1 month trip. He wants to keep the gold with your bank. He can keep for safe custody articles. He can give you for 1 month. Then the relationship between the customer and banker is customer is bailer, bank is bailee. Then comes mortgage. If a customer, housing loan customer, mortgaging his property, he is a mortgager, bank is mortgagee. Somebody is giving gold to you. Pledger, customer, pledgee yours. One more name is there, Paner and Pani. Hypothecation. If somebody is giving a vehicle, taking a vehicle loan and hypothecating to you, then hypothecator is customer and you are hypothecatee. Now, articles left by mistake. By mistake in locker, somebody left an article. Bank has kept in safe custody. Now, who is the owner for this? Customer. He is beneficiary. Who is holding on behalf of him? By mistake, you have left a bank. So, bank is a trustee. Then, wrong credit given by the bank where amount so far not recovered. See, Ravikumar has given deposit to you and you have given credit to Rajashekar account. Rajashekar account you have created. I have given the amount. You have not checked properly. Wrongly gone. Now, who is beneficiary? Who is trustee? That person's account, Rajashekar, who has wrongly received the money, is called as trustee because he is holding the money. He is a trustee. Who is beneficiary? Who is the owner of that money? Your customer. Your customer is beneficiary. Your customer, owner of that money is beneficiary, is customer. And the real owner, so he is a trustee. Now come to some other TREDS. TREDS called as Trade Receivables Discounting System. Trade Receivables Discounting System. Compulsory for turnovers above 500 crores. What is TREDS? TREDS full form, you remember, Trade Receivable Discounting System. I will tell you what is TREDS. MSME borrowers. For example, I am a micro entrepreneur, MSME entrepreneur. So I have given some 1 crore stock to somebody and he said that I will make the payment after 3 months. So he is a book debt. He is a debtor to me. He will make payment after 3 months. But 1 crore is blocked. So whether I can sell this book debt to anybody? Yes, I can sell. For that one market is there. That market name is TREDS. So any book debts for MSME entrepreneurs, if they want to sell, they can come and sell in this platform called TREDS. But anybody can do, but compulsory for turnover above 500 crores. If any MSME entrepreneurs having turnover above 500 crores, for them, TREDS is compulsory. Then digital platform or MSMEs to auction. What is TREDS? I am telling. The definition of TREDS is a digital platform for MSMEs to auction their trade receivables. I told you, at a competitive rate through online bidding by financial, that is banks. Now, PSUs to purchase, PSU means banks bhi aata hai, okay? We have to purchase minimum 25% of our purchases from MSME only. See, government wants to encourage MSME entrepreneurs. They want to support MSME entrepreneurs. For that, what they told, because PSUs are ownership kiske paas hai? Government ke paas hai. So government told PSU banks, whenever you are purchasing anything, please purchase 25% of your purchases from MSMEs only, so that they will have a good business. This is 25% you have to remember. Okay. Schedule bank. If anybody wants to start a schedule bank, how much capital is required? Just 5 lakhs. If you have 5 lakhs paid up capital and reserves, you can start a scheduled bank. Foreign bank start karna hai, then it is 15 lakhs. If a foreign bank wants to start in India, they have to give 15 lakhs. But same foreign bank, if they want to start in Mumbai and Kolkata, little bit extra, that is 20 lakhs. Never ever they have asked this question, but I don't know whether they will ask you or not. Okay. Then appointment of internal ombudsman. We'll talk internal ombudsman later. Damodaran committee has recommended. Damodaran committee recommended internal ombudsman. What is internal ombudsman? Generally, any customer deficiencies are there, customer can go to Reserve Bank of India ombudsman. But there are many cases pending with ombudsman, because every bank customer will go to ombudsman only. So Damodaran committee recommended Reserve Bank of India, sir, why can't we start one internal ombudsman each and every bank? The purpose of internal ombudsman is, when his bank is unable to resolve the issue of the customer, first customer will go to internal ombudsman of the bank. But remember, Reserve Bank of India has taken care here. That internal ombudsman chairperson, the main person, is not their own bank. That should be from retired CGM or general manager of other bank. That means in Canara Bank, if internal ombudsman is there, other bank retired CGM will act as an internal ombudsman officer. Okay, unbiased treatment should be given to customers. If our own bank person sitting, means there can be a bias. So unbiased treatment should be given. That's why other bank retired GM will come as a internal ombudsman to our bank. Our bank GM can go to other bank as an internal ombudsman officer. Okay. Then RBI launched one mobile app. The name is Money. Money stands for Mobile Aided Note Identifier. What is this? This is for visually challenged people to identify denomination of currency notes. Exactly, I have not seen this. Maybe with the app, when they open and see, it will just that will read and tell this person that app. Then they put on 500 note, it will tell it's a 500 rupees. Oh, then he will understand it's a 500. Visually challenged person, how he will see? By touch, he cannot tell it's a 500. So this app will be useful for him. Okay, app is Money. Money full form is Mobile Aided Note Identifier. Purpose for visually challenged people to find out identify the currency. There are some technical names. This is a agriculture names like that. Okay. First three are very, very important to remember. Remaining, if you forget also, okay. First three, don't forget. First one is apiculture. Apiculture means rearing honeybees. If any agriculturist rearing honeybees, then it is called as apiculture. Very, very important. Fungiculture, mushroom. If anybody is cultivating mushroom, it is called as fungiculture. Fungiculture. Olericulture. If anybody is harvesting vegetables, it is called as olericulture. This is a recalled question. This is a recalled question. Red is always recalled. Remaining all, never ever it come, but I want you to give the notes, so I have given. Mulberry means sericulture. Silviculture means cultivation of trees. Tissue means improvement of planting. Vermiculture is earthworms. These are very easy. Anybody can tell. Pisciculture means fish. Aquaculture, fish. Viticulture is grapes crop. Horticulture is fruits gardening. Anyway, I think aquaculture, pisciculture, we do not remember. Horticulture also, fruits gardening. But viticulture is grapes crop. Okay. Some important things I have written here just by heart. But these three don't forget. Okay. This is your powers. Now, recently, as per CSA, you have been identified. You are not a clerk. You are called as a CSA. So clerk, SWO, AO, everybody we calling as a CSA. Head cashier, senior cashier or senior CSA, all come with the CSA only. Then special assistant called as special CSA. Substaff and peons are called as office assistants. They have renamed. That's why I always say, oh, no, I should not call you as a clerk. Okay, I should call you as a CSA. Now, what is the powers? 195 bar 24. For everybody, it is not important. For you, it is important. One thing is very easy for you. Maybe you are doing now in the branch, you need not remember. Cash receipt, cash payment, even a pre-signed DD up to 50,000 you can issue. A clerk in a branch now can pay cash payment, he can do 50, cash receipt, he can do 50,000 and issue even DD also up to 50,000. I think pre-signed DD's concept is not there in our bank as of now, I feel personally, because I'm not in the branch, exactly I don't know, but these two anyway you have to follow now. Now transfers and clearing. For a clerk, it is 1 lakh. For understanding purpose, I'm telling you clerk, CSA. Okay, 1 lakh. CSA, CSA, दो मिलके 2 lakh. दो CSA, 2 lakh. Any clearing, any transfer, they can do. But CSA with special assistant, special CSA, up to 4 lakhs. Clearing and transfers, up to 4 lakhs, they can do. This is senior CSA. That is nothing but head cashier. I don't think in Canara Bank we have this concept of head cashier as of now. Cashier, we only have. Okay. Same. You are like, just like you only power, same. Head cashier also 50, 50, 50. No confusion up to here. But here there may be a confusion. Senior CSA means it is 1,50,000 clearing transfer. Senior CSA with the CSA 2,50,000. Senior CSA jointly with special assistant, it is 4,50,000. Okay. Now last one is special assistant. Special assistant is called as senior special CSA. Cash receipt authorization up to 2 lakhs he can authorize. Passing cash checks up to 1 lakh. This is passing, sir. Authorizations. Okay. So cash receipt and authorization, it is 2 lakhs. Passing cash checks, it is 1 lakh. Clearing and transfers, special CSA can do up to 3 lakhs. We can remember like this, I think. I think it should come first. 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakhs, senior assistant. Special assistant, 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakhs. 1 lakh is for passing cash check. 2 lakhs is for cash receipt and authorization. Third is transfers, 3 lakhs. 1 lakh, remember 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakh. This is for 1 lakh is for paying cash checks. Then receipt. Then this is transfer. Okay, this is how you have to remember. Then also this will match you. Okay, but special CSA with another CSA 4 lakhs. Special CSA with senior CSA 4,50,000. This is not required for you. I feel no circular has come, but I have kept it. But you have to remember that any cash payment through withdrawal, scale 1 can pass up to 1 lakh. That is pay cash. Staff checks up to 1 lakhs, but check cash checks up to scale 2. This is scale 1 passing powers. Beyond this, pay cash should be written by the branch manager or the second line manager. Then lien appropriation defined in Indian Contract Act, no limitations. No limitation for this. Now, priorities of appropriation. See, suddenly one notice has come from income tax or court. Then how you have to appropriate the money? Always remember, you are a banker. You are only holding the money. First priority you only will take. So first priority bank will take. Now second, then third, always confusion. A is bank. B, C, three people are there. Now who is first is bank. Anyway, you are the money, you are the holding the money, you will take the money. There is a gold loan for you, 2 lakhs. Customer is having 4 lakhs deposit, for example. First 2 lakhs you will take. Then remaining 2 lakhs, how to give, whom to be given. There are two people. One is income tax authorities will issue notices. Another is court. If court issues, we call him as a garnish orders. So income tax notice also came same time. Court order also came same time. Whom you have given second preference. Remember, income tax is second preference. Court is third preference. How to remember? How I remember is C. A, B, C. C means court. That is C. Garnish order. Like that to remember. If any confusion has come to your mind. Otherwise, you remember first bank, then income tax, then court. Judgment. That is garnish order. Okay. HUF. Hindu undivided family. This is called a joint family, right? Na? Joint family. In that joint family, the eldest member, the aged member, senior most member, male or female, anybody, they will call them as Karta. Karta will operate the account. Remaining people in that family, Karta is the main person of that family, eldest member. Remaining people will be called as co-personers. Co-personers, okay, Karta. Karta's liabilities are always unlimited, please remember, because he is signing the documents. Co-personers are liable to the extent of their share only. Karta is unlimited, co-personers only liable to the extent of their share. If a Karta executes documents, if documents signed by all co-personers, then everybody is responsible. Whether co-personers cannot countermand the check, that means if a Karta has written a check, issued a check for 1 lakh, whether any co-personer can stop this check? No, nobody can stop this check. That's what they're telling. As a case study, they will give you, they will not ask you. One Karta has given a check of 1 lakh, whether co-personer want to came and given a stop payment instruction, whether bank will stop or not. Nobody can stop. Because co-personers doesn't, this point will come. Co-personers cannot countermand. Countermand means stop payment. If Karta stays abroad, he can continue with Karta only. He can give mandate to any outsider member. When Karta went to America, who will run joint family account? He can give next senior as a Karta position and he will operate, or else he can appoint outsider also. It is not compulsory that only in the family only somebody should operate. That's the point. Then last point is very important. Hindu undivided family. This account cannot be a partner in a partnership form. In a partnership form, individuals will come together, correct? Na? But HUF cannot be a partner. Hindu undivided family cannot be a partner in a partnership form. Very important point. Minor. A minor cannot ratify agreement after attaining majority. See, a minor at the age of 16, he was allowed to open an account along with some people. Okay? Whether in a partnership, for example. After 18 years, whether he can say at the age of 16, whatever they have done, it is correct? No, he cannot do. So he cannot ratify any agreement even after attaining majority. Then whether minor can be opened account? Yes. Minor self-operate account we will open, but as per RBI guidelines, 10 years and above. 10 years and above, and most important, he should be literate. That means only a student who is having proper knowledge about the banking transactions, then only he can open. For that, we will take a declaration from the parent. Then only open account for 10 years boy. Okay. 2 minors can open? Yes. If both are 10 years and above, both are studying means they can open. Okay. Literate hona hai, both are more than 10 years. Who is legal guardian? Legal guardian means guardian appointed by court. What is testamentary guardian? That means guardian appointed by will of a father. If father writes a will and say, he will act as a guardian to my son, that is called testamentary guardian. If court appoints, legal guardian. Okay. Now, if a minor admitted into a partnership form for the benefit, whether minor, a 16 years minor can be admitted to partnership form? Yes, it is permitted. He can come. He can come. For what? For the benefit of the partnership firm, he can become a partner. But remember, very, very important. Once he completed 18 years age, within 6 months, he has to give a public notice that whether he want to continue in that partnership or whether he is not interested. Very, very important. If he is not giving any statement within 6 months, he will be construed as a partner in that partnership deed, partnership form. But please remember 6 months very important. Okay. Minor can be admitted for the benefit of the part only within 6 months after attaining the majority. Minor have to give public notice whether he wants to continue as a partner or not. If he remains silent, implied consent. वो कुछ नहीं बोला, after 6 months he will be a partner, that's all. If he chooses to become a partner, he is liable from admission. If a partner says in a partnership after 16 years he has admitted, law says within 6 months if he says yes, from here he is admitting. Held liable from admission. From 16th year onwards he is liable. Okay. And whether partner, when a partnership is there, minor is one of the partner. Now one partner has given a check. Whether minor can stop? No. Minor cannot stop the check. What right minor is having? Minor is having only one right. He can come and ask bank statement. That's all. He can demand statement of passbook. That's all. That is the only power minor will have, even though he joined as a partner in a partnership firm. This is with regard to minors. Now comes company objects. It's a company, memorandum of association, articles of association. See, there are two documents we always take from the any company account. Very, very important. In KYC also, they will say, whenever you are opening an account of a company, we must take MOA, AOA. MOA means memorandum of association. AOA means articles of association. What is MOA? What is AOA? First of all, I'll tell you what is articles. Articles means rules. The rules, internal rules and regulations of that company will be written, should be written in articles of association. What is memorandum of association? Objective of the company, purpose of the company, why company came to existence, what is the purpose, what business they are going to do. Everything will be written in memorandum of association. Articles means rules, MOA means purpose. Remember this bluntly. Now conversion. Conversion defined in NI Act 131. What is conversion? Check payable to company should never be deposited in the personal account of director. Ravi's company, Ravi Limited company is there. Whether the check, whether a director can deposit his account, no. Okay, that is called as conversion. We cannot do it. Director cannot do it. Priority of charge. When a charge is created on a particular security, there are two things they will do. One is execution of documents he will do. Then date of mortgage. Which one will be taken? Which one will be taken for priority? Decided date of execution of documents only, not from date of mortgage. Then registration of charge. Any company, whenever you are financing a company, whenever you finance a company always, a new company has started. Where it will be registered? ROC. If a partnership opened, where it will be registered? Registrar of Firms. When company starts, ROC they will start. Now a bank has given a loan to a company. Then immediately bank has to tell to ROC that I have given loan to this particular company. The ROC side, everybody can go and search which company is having how many loans. Do you know? ROC has entire data. You go to Ministry of Corporate Affairs site, you give company name, you will come to know what loans they are having. This is available transparently in the sites. Okay. So this registration we have to do now. You have given a loan of 50 lakhs to company. Within how many days you have to register? 30 days. If 30 days, if you are unable to complete, additional 30 days also you will get. This is the guideline with registration of charge. Then OPC. OPC stands for one person company. One person, if he starts a company, it is called as one person company. OPC ka full form yaad rakhe, one person company. Now, who is called as small shareholder? Once he has asked in some bank. Small shareholder means a person having shares of not more than 20,000, less than 20,000 shares. If you hold, then you will be called as small shareholder as per Companies Act. Okay. Section 151. Less than 20,000 shares, if anybody is holding, he is called as a small shareholder. Banking Ombudsman, I told you in the starting slide also, BR Act 35A. By virtue of 35A, Reserve Bank of India got superpowers to issue guidelines to the banks in the interest of the public. In that, they have issued 3 guidelines already: KYC, Clean Note Policy, Banking Ombudsman. Now we came to Banking Ombudsman. Banking Ombudsman, now the same answer, 35A of BR Act. Who can go to Banking Ombudsman? Banking Ombudsman, I told you in the recent slides also, Damodaran Committee, Internal Ombudsman. Before going to Banking Ombudsman, everybody has to go to first Internal Ombudsman. Okay. Now, what type of deficiencies Banking Ombudsman take care? Very important. Handling the service in deposits, ancillary advances area, ancillary advances, not main advances, including fair practice code, credit cards. In loans also they will do, but not, sir, I am not giving, Canara Bank is not giving loan like that. Nobody can go to Ombudsman. Okay. Loans also they can go, but non-observation of RBI directions. If any RBI directions are there, if those directions, if they are not following, yes, they can go to Ombudsman. Delay in sanctioning and disbursements. Loans. Time schedules. Reserve Bank of India has given schedules. Within time norms, we have to sanction if they are not following. Or any deficiencies arising out of third-party products and digital transaction services, then only people can go to banking ombudsman. They may ask you, one credit loan party has come for a housing loan. Service is not, you have not sanctioned the loan. Whether he can go to ombudsman? No. Credit part, he cannot go. Deficiency of only these services only, he can go to banking ombudsman. Okay. Prerequisite. Before going to banking ombudsman, then one thing he has to do is customer complains to bank and wait for 1 month. I told you 1 month he has to wait. If no reply is satisfactory, then only he can go to ombudsman. That's the reason, the limitation to go to generally banking ombudsman. If you want, any customer wants to go within 1 year, he can go. But later, this one month waiting concept has come. So they said 1 year, 1 month. From date of representation to the bank, 30 days bank will resolve. If 30 days within bank is not resolving, within 1 year he can go to banking ombudsman. That's why limitation is now 1 year, 1 month, right? This is with regard to limitation. Award. Banking ombudsman, how much award they can give, how much compensation. Here they use word award. They use word called award, not compensation. So any ombudsman can award bank or customer, anyone, maximum is 20 lakhs. Maximum 20 lakhs. But in case of credit card issues, I told you credit card also they will see, correct na? 1 lakh. Last time they asked me this question, last exam. Mental agony be same, 1 lakh. Mental agony also 1 lakh. Now last point. If the banking ombudsman given an award, yes, particular bank, you pay 10 lakhs to the customer because there is a deficiency we have observed. Please remember, within 30 days, we have to pay the amount. So bank has to settle the banking ombudsman award within 30 days, or we can go for appeal. This question came for 3 to 4 this year. This year, I have seen this question in my exam. Now comes to DICGC, Deposit Insurance Credit Guarantee Corporation. What is DICGC? Any depositor who deposits money with any bank means whether it's a small finance bank, cooperative bank, RRB, PSU, any bank, he will get protection. His money is safe. To how much amount? 5 lakhs. Up to 5 lakhs, even though anything happens to the bank where he has deposited, he will get the amount from DICGC. DICGC is giving guarantee. DICGC is a subsidiary of Reserve Bank of India. Okay. So what type of deposits he can keep? SB, FD, current account, RD. All deposits are simple. But remember, where if you keep a deposit, it is not inch covered. Please remember primary cooperative societies. If you give a deposit to society, if the society is closed, you cannot claim from DICGC. DICGC says, no, we have not covered societies. So societies, anybody is keeping the money, there is a risk. There is a risk that DICGC guarantee is not available. Remaining all banks, it is available. Okay, that is an important point. What type of deposit not eligible? Not important, but have a glance. Deposits of foreign government, deposit of central state, interbank deposits, state development banks with state cooperative banks, any amount received from outside India, any amount specifically exempted by the corporation with the previous approval of Reserve Bank. Everything we can tell. Remember only these 4. These are all not eligible. You can remove or may not, no problem. Okay. Now, maximum how much? Just now I told you it is 5 lakh. But only one condition, it should held in same right, same capacity. Same right, same capacity. Okay. Whether deposits in different banks are separately insured. See, somebody deposit Bank of Baroda 5 lakhs. Canara Bank 5 lakhs. SBI 5 lakhs. Covered, huh? Yes, covered. They say yes. Insurance cover is applied separately for the deposits of each bank. 5 lakhs, 5 lakhs, 5 lakhs will be covered. Okay. But freely whether they are covering? No. DICGC asks premium 12 paisa per 100 as of now. And who will pay this? Bank will pay. Okay. And what periodicity we have to pay this premium 12 paisa per 100? Half yearly to Reserve Bank of India. Every half year you have to see how much deposits you have under these 4 blocks. On that amount, every 100 rupees, 12 paisa, you have to pay to DICGC. Now, consumer forums. Consumer forums means there are three types of consumer forums. Not very important for exam. Just to try to understand, that's all. 1 minute. For example, you purchased a TV. You purchased a TV. Some problem is there. Deficiency of service. Some complaints are there. Company is telling, I will not take care. So you are genuine. Your complaint is genuine. You can go to district consumer forum. But how much amount? Up to 50 lakhs. Complaints on goods and services. Any customer can go to district consumer forum up to 50 lakhs. There are three type of forms: district, state, national. Okay, up to 50 lakhs complaints, district, 50 to 2 crore, state, above 2 crores, national. For example, you 10 lakhs TV, 1 lakh TV you purchased. You filed a case in a district. But decision came against you. Whether you can appeal? Yes. State wala, district wala go to state. State fellow will go to national. National fellow will go to Supreme. Remember, Supreme Court. That's all. One above. But national ka above nahi hai, so Supreme. For example, you are not, case is not in favor of you. Now you want to make appeal, district to state. Whether any amount you have to pay? Yes. They say 50% of award you have to pay to give appeal minimum. For example, 1 lakh. For example, you win the case. The TV fellow is not paying 1 lakh. Then he has to pay minimum 50,000 and then only he can go for appeal. So 50% he has to pay, then only he can appeal. Anybody. District to 50%, 50, 50. Then how many days? Within how many days we have to appeal? For this person, it is 45 days. Once award has received, within 45 days he can appeal. But this person will have to district to state 30 days, national to Supreme Court also 30 days. This is the slide. Because if you see the slide, you will definitely understand. That's why I am not shown. District to state jayega, state wala national jayega, national to Supreme Court jayega. How much amount? Everybody 15% they have to pay. Now, limitation I told you, 45 days from the date of order, he can go from here to here, 45 days. For these two, it is 30 days. Okay. But just listen, leave it, this slide, because I am not expecting any question from this slide. Now, right of subrogation, right of redemption. What is right of subrogation? Guarantor stepping into the shoes of the creditor, discharging the principal borrower. For example, there is a bank called Canara Bank. X is a borrower. G is a guarantor. He is a borrower. Canara Bank is a loan liya. So he was unable to pay the loan, but guarantor paid the money. Now guarantor will have a right to stepping into the shoes of the bank to recover the money from the borrower. That is called right of subrogation. Now I hope you understood. Guarantor stepping into the shoes of the creditor, that means bank, after discharging liabilities of principal borrower. He paid on behalf of him, so he will get that right. Okay. Then comes right of redemption. Right of redemption means once I have taken a housing loan, I have cleared all my liabilities. I have every right to collect my documents, right? That is called right of redemption. Right of a mortgager to get back the mortgaged property on repayment of loan. That mortgaged property, you can take it back. That is called limitation is 30 years. Customer day. Every month, very, very important. We have to do it in our branches. 15th of every month, we have to do customer day. What we will do, sir? Customer day means 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Manager should be available in his cabin to, if any customer wants to come and tell any grievances, any problems, they can tell between 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. That day, without any prior payment, manager should be available in the branch. That is called customer day. On the death of one of the partners in OCC account, rule of Clayton will apply. Please remember, they may ask you, they may not ask you what is the Clayton rule. They may ask you Clayton rule is applicable in which account? OD OCC account. What is Clayton rule? Clayton rule is if any partner is died in a partnership firm, immediately we have to stop the transactions in that partnership account and they have to open a new account. If they are not opening new account and if they are running the account, even though partner is died, then the rule of Clayton rule says, after that, whatever debits happened in the account, the partner who died or their legal heirs, they are not responsible. Even a debit happens also, they are not responsible. Whatever credit comes, they only will take that advantage. That's why we should stop transaction and open a new account. That is rule of Clayton. It is applicable in working capital or OCC accounts. Liability of guarantor is co-extensive with that of principal debtor as per Dash Act. This is recall question of 324. I am not telling anything extra. Recall question of 324 already uploaded in the drive. You can open and check. Indian Contract Act. This was Dash for us. This was Dash for us. So liability of the guarantor, when somebody gives a guarantee along with the borrower, it will be there. Okay, who said that? Indian Contract Act. Now come to RTI Act, Right of Information Act. Right of Information Act means any Indian citizen or NRI, please remember, person of Indian origin doesn't have right. If you want any information from any company, anybody, you can ask. That is called right of information to individuals of the country. So on this act, we can ask any information. If that information, when you asked, we have to pay 10 rupees. Once you pay 10 rupees, that receipt and all, when you send to a company from where you want information, they have to provide you within how many days? In normal situation, it is 30 days. Within 30 days, you are supposed to get the reply. But third party information means it is 45 days. Third party means, for example, if you want some data with regard to Raksha TPA, for example, third party, he is not your bank, third party. Bank has to collect from TPA and then only they can provide you. In that case, bank needs 45 days. If somebody says life and liberty, hospital bed mein hai, then within 48 hours. So again, I'm repeating, RTI information, 10 rupees if you pay, any information if you sort, people has to give you, that companies or any firms, they have to provide you. Normal, it is 30. If it is third party, 45 days, life and liberty, within 48 hours, they have to provide the information. This is called Right of Information Act and right to give the information. No penalty. If they are not providing within these days, they have to pay penalty. 250 per day, maximum 25,000. This is also recalled question. They have asked a penalty only once. 250 rupees per day and maximum 25,000. Now comes certificate of deposits. Certificate of deposits. What is certificate of deposit? It's a negotiable money market instrument issued in demat form. It's a negotiable money market instrument issued in demat form as a usance promissory note for funds deposited at a bank or other financial institution. Yesterday, I was listening to MD Sir's review. MD Sir was telling that MD Sir was telling that our CASA and deposits we have to grow, because generally any public sector bank, the main business will come from deposits only. Deposit means source, liability side. We have to get CASA and we have to get deposit, term deposit, retail term deposits, and that we have to lend in the market. This is the prime job of any bank. Now, what Sir has told is, we were not getting term deposits and CASA. Our percentage is very low because you are not getting source. You are not getting deposits. So you need deposit. Your advances is growing, but your deposit is not growing. Then bank will depend on two objects. When your CASA and retail term deposit is not, you are getting to the expected level, bank is having two more choices to get resources. That is certificate of deposit. Another is bulk deposits. But sir is not interested in bulk deposit and certificate of deposit. Sir wants only pure CASA and retail term deposit. Why I am telling this, you will remember what is certificate of deposit. Yesterday when sir was telling, certificate of deposit was murmuring in my mind. So who can issue certificate deposit? Canara Bank can issue, na? So scheduled commercial banks, RRBs, small finance bank, even all India financial institutions also they can issue certificate of deposit. Whenever these banks wants money, resources, liabilities, Okay, they can go to market and they can issue certificate of deposits where they have to pay more rate of interest. Please remember, term deposit you may be 7%. Certificate deposit definitely will be more than that. 8% or somewhere we are issuing. So bank will incur more expenditure. Your expenditure on interest will become more. You are paying more rate of interest. That's why we should go for term deposits. Okay. Now, who is All India Financial Institutions? All your regulators, NABARD, EXIM, SIDBI, NHB, NABFID. These are called as All India Financial Institutions. These people can issue certificate of deposits. Who will purchase? All persons in India. How they will purchase? Only dematerialized format. Demat account mein hi aayega. Now, most important, how much denominations bank will issue? 5 lakhs in multiples of 5 lakhs. 5 lakhs in multiples of 5 lakhs. Maturity, minimum 7 days, maximum 1 year. Very, very important for exam. 5 lakhs in multiples of 5 lakhs only we can issue certificate deposit. Period, minimum 7 days to 1 year. That means, as I told you, if a certificate deposit Canara Bank issued for 10 lakh. So after 1 year, for example, maturity, then 1 year after that 10 lakhs plus 8% rate of interest we have to pay to the customer. That is 7 days to maximum 1 year. Issued on T+1. Today, if the payment has come, tomorrow we will issue the certificate. Okay. This is called certificate of deposits. We should not depend here. This is what MD sir expectation is. Okay. We should not depend on bulk. We should not depend on certificate. For that, what we have to do? We should give best customer service. Whenever customers comes, we have to ask for business so that we will get our CASA and term deposit. Okay. Now comes second one is commercial paper. Same. This is also unsecured money market instrument issued in DMAT. Both are same. But this is negotiable. But this is unsecured market instrument. Okay. Who can issue? Issued by companies, NBFCs, financial institutions. Companies can issue, NBFCs and FIs. Others, net worth of 100 crores or higher. Whoever is having 100 crores and above net worth, those people only can issue commercial paper. 100 crores is important. Who can issue? Companies, NBFCs. Same, just like us only, they can 5 lakhs in multiples. Okay, this is certificate of deposits and commercial papers. Now, call money, notice money, term money, treasury bill. Call money means overnight funding. Notice money means 2 to 14 days. Term money means 15 days or more. Treasury bill means like this. They never asked these, but they asked a treasury bill. What is treasury bill and what not what treasury bill, not denominations. 91 days, double. 182 days, double. 364. Remember 91, double. So 3 type of tenors, treasury bills will be issued once this question has come about the tenor of treasury bills. Now we came to sovereign gold bond. What is sovereign gold bond? Everybody knows by this time what is a sovereign gold bond, but just I will explain you briefly. Instead of purchasing gold physically, if you purchase a paper gold, it is called as sovereign gold bond. Okay, we will purchase one sovereign paper. That means today you deposit if you want some sovereign gold bonds. Once the central government of India issues guidelines, we can purchase. Okay, what is the advantage is today if you purchase, for example, sovereign gold bonds worth of 10,000 rupees. Just imagine 10,000 you have purchased. Please remember, sovereign gold bonds, the minimum period is 8 years, maximum period, 8 years. After 8 years, if now the present gold rate is 1,000, imagine, per gram. 8 years after that, if the gold value is 2,000 per gram, you will get 20,000 here. That day you can redeem this amount, you will get the amount and you can purchase gold. Gold, you are not purchasing gold, you are safe. If it is increasing, amount will be increased. And one more advantage is during these 8 years, every half year, government will give you 2.5% rate of interest on that. 2.5% rate of interest also they will pay. And remember, sir, whether I have to stay for 8 years, not required. After 5 years, if you want premature closure, government is allowing. So after 5 years, you can go for premature, but maximum is 8 years. Generally 8 years. After 5 years, you can go for a premature. Okay. This is the concept of sovereign gold bond. Okay. Now who can purchase, sir? Whether I can purchase? Yes. Individuals, HUF, trust, university, charitable trust. Anybody can purchase. Sir, how much I can purchase, sir? 1 gram also you can purchase. In multiples of 1 gram, you can purchase anything. Sir, what is the maximum limit? 4 kg. 4 kg gold as an individual we can purchase. But only one exception is there, you remember. If a trust is there, then trust can purchase 20 kg gold. Only exception is trust. 20 kg gold. Remaining all, we can purchase only 4 kg gold. Okay. This is with regard to, sir, suddenly sovereign gold bond will Monday, it will start, for example. If you purchase gold online, then 50 rupees discount they will give per gram. For example, 1000 na per gram gold, you will get it for 950 rupees. 50 rupees discount also you will get if you purchase through online. Okay. Generally, sovereign gold bonds will start on Monday every week. Some week they will start. It will end at Friday. That's all. 1 week only they will run. That rate we will decide. For example, 5,000 they have decided Monday to Friday. If you want to purchase online, you will get it for 4,950 only because you are purchasing online. Okay. This is sovereign gold bond concept. Now you see. Notified by Ministry of Finance and RBI. Okay. Opens on Monday to Friday. I told you Monday to Friday. Who can purchase? Resident individuals, HUF trust all. 8 years is the option. Premature 5th year. After 5th year, you can 1 gram gold in multiples of 1 gram. Maximum 4 kg for individual and HUF. But trust they can purchase up to 20 kg. 50 rupees per gram you will get discount if you purchase through digital mode. If you want cash payment, if you want to purchase, maximum 20,000 only you can purchase. Remaining, if you want more, you have to give TD or check or electronic banking. Who can sell? Banks. Anyway, we are selling. Not only banks, stock holding corporation, clearing corporations, NSE, BSE, everybody can sell. What is the rate of interest they will offer? 2.5% half yearly. But interest, whatever you are receiving is taxable. Now, most important point, confusing point is, sir, Monday to Friday, how the rate will be decided? Very important point to remember. Little bit concentration is required. How the price will be fixed? For example, next Monday they want to issue a sovereign gold bond series of bond. Monday means previous week 3 days they will take the figure. That means Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 3 days. What is the gold closing price they will see? Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Average they will do. Average. Who will give the price? Indian Bullion Market. Indian Bullion Jeweler Association will give the rates. Which rate they will take? 999 purity gold rate they will take. How much rate they will take? Monday opening means previous week 3 days they will take. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Average price. Based on that, they will decide a rate. Now you see, based on simple average of the closing price of the gold, 999 purity, published by Indian Bullion Jeweler Association for the last 3 working days of the week preceding to the subscription period. Monday to Friday means पीछे जाएंगे वो लोग. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That rate, whatever gold rate is there, average करेंगे, they will decide Monday to Friday rate. Okay, this is how rate will be decided. Now, almost general banking is over. Now, some circulars which bank has issued. Many circulars are there, but let us see. Another 15 minutes I will cover. How much I can cover? I will stop there and I will continue in my next class. Okay. Now, circulars we have received. This is 101/23. Just for your purpose only, I am telling you this is a general banking. So we cannot ignore this circular, even though circular is old. See, now everybody knows that PAN card, Aadhaar card to be linked. Correct, na? So the deadline of Aadhaar card, PAN card link is already over. First they told 31st March. Okay. If now government what they have told, if anybody not linked Aadhaar and PAN by 30th June 2023, then they have to pay some penalties. What penalties? First of all, PAN will become inoperative. PAN card will become inoperative. TDS will be deducted at higher rate. Customers are unable to find will not able to have any banking services. They cannot deposit, term deposit above 50,000. They cannot deposit cash above 50,000. They cannot get a new debit card, credit card. They cannot invest in mutual funds. They cannot purchase foreign currency beyond 50,000. These are the restrictions imposed on that customer who has not linked Aadhaar card and PAN card. I hope I am clear. 50-50-50 is very important. Okay. Then comes valuation of securities. This perks. If any customer, even bankers as officers, we are getting residential accommodation, right? Bank is providing us. It's a perk. It is called as a perk. When we are taking that perk, government says we will tax. How much? More than 40 lakhs. If employer is giving residential accommodation, more than 40 lakhs, 10% we have to pay. 15 to 40 lakhs, 7.5%. Less than 15 lakhs, 5% we have to pay as a perk benefit. Okay. This is with regard to recent 660/23. These two circulars, I am not expecting any question, but if at all comes is general. General question means he can ask anything. That's why I have written. Now comes obtention of life certificates. Life certificate, as you know, from pensioners we take. Generally, any pensioner, since long, we are taking in the month of November. Correct, na? Below 80 years, any pensioner comes in November only we take. Same present also. But 80 years and above person, he is called as super senior citizen. Then it is October. Please remember. Why October? November, all the pensioners will come, right? Generally, they will come and give the pension certificate. Then how a 80 years aged person can stand in the queue along with 60 to 80% age group people? So that's why they have given some relaxation to the pensioners who are more than 80. More than 80, they can give October itself. So October, these people will not come. These will come in November. So rush will not be there. So easily they can submit. 80 years and above people, aram se aayenge, they will submit and they will go. Then November onwards, 60 to 80 people come and take. Okay, come and give, sorry. But this is valid till 30th November, sir. That means even if he gives in October, this is valid for 13 months. This person only 12 months. Advantage. Then important is Central Freedom Fighters. Pension aged 80 years and above. Central Freedom Fighters also, they have to submit life certificate, 80 years and above. But because they are aged people, na, so 2 times they have to give. 2 times. One is in May, another is November. You remember May, November. Now presently almost last time at the November, now it is came to December. So this month is November, like that you remember. So November and another 6 months is May. How life certificate can be submitted? There are so many ways. Physically, they can come and give, and Janasamarth portal, they can upload something, doorstep banking. So let us see. Life certificate signed by designated officials. If these officials are signed, no need to check. Simply that certificate you can take and accept in the system. But who are all? Who is these powerful people? Let us see in the next slide. If this designated, for example, they have given to treasury officer, I think, or SRO. If they signed, he is alive, you have to update in the system. Okay. Janasamarth portal, they can upload. Post office, they can give. Doorstep banking, they can do. VCIP, video based customer identification process through, also they can give. Face authentication, physical. These are the modes life certificate can be submitted to all the banks. Okay. So life certificate signed by designated officials. These officials, I told you, personal appearance of the pensioner will not be required. That means those people have signed. Yes, I have seen him personally signed. But he will not come. You have to take it and do. I told you. Okay. If pensioner submits from a signed by these officials, if they sign, that much advantage pensioner is having. Okay. Migration of defense pension to Sparsh. Theory point. Now let us see who are all these powerful people. Designated officials. Let us see. Magistrate can sign. Judge, sub-registrar, gazetted officer, police officer, minimum sub-inspector rating, postmaster, inspector of post offices, class 1 officer of Reserve Bank of India, officer grade 2 of SBI or its subsidiary, a justice of peace, BDO, Munsif, Tahsildar, Naab Tahsildar, head of the village panchayat, executive company, MP, okay, MLA they have not given, I think. A member of parliament, a state legislature, union territory governments, treasury officer. These all people can sign. They are all called designated officer. Once they sign, he need not come personally. You have to accept that as a life certificate. So they can ask you this question: who are all the designated officials? Or they can ask you who are not. Who are not means you should know who are. This is some forms numbers 817/23. NF1018 account opening form. This you know pretty well. I don't have any doubt about that. But these forms later remember. Deposit 132A, DD 220, RTGS 959, cash withdrawal 708. Okay. Indian Ports Association has given approval for Canara Bank with the national logistical ports of 13 major ports. So some 827/20. Quoting of PAN or Aadhaar in certain transactions with bank. They have given a guideline, quoting of PAN and Aadhaar card in certain transactions with bank. And remember, recently they have revised Form 60. Okay. Then amendments kuch kiya tha. What are the amendments? Let us see. Rule 114B. What is the amendment? Stipulates mandatory quoting of PAN in relation to various transactions. If at all they ask section, just you remember 114B. Okay. And one more thing. Second provision of 114 allowed persons to furnish a declaration Form 60 if it does not possess PAN. When a customer is not having PAN, we take Form 60 or 61 right now. Which section is allowing? 114B. Note, very important. Form 60 cannot be accepted in case of company or firm. It is for individuals, not for companies. Okay? Except foreign company. But foreign company we can accept. Normal Indian companies we cannot accept. But subject to some conditions, they said. What is the condition? A new provision has been inserted to allow a foreign company. Foreign companies can publish Form 60 subject to following conditions. Again, I'm repeating, normal companies, they cannot give Form 60, but foreign companies can give Form 60 subject to some conditions. Let us see what are the conditions. First condition, if such foreign company has no income which is chargeable to tax in India, if that foreign company doesn't have any income, then they can give Form 60. That does not have a PAN number, natural a PAN number is the Form 60 we will take. Then, with an IFSC banking unit, such foreign company entered into following transactions. If they start IFSC banking unit and with following transactions, if they are doing, then also we can take Form 60. Opening an account with the banking company or a cooperative bank. If this IFSC banking unit opens an account with the bank, then we can take, if they say they don't have a PAN, we can take Form 60. Last and most important point, a time deposit amount exceeding 50,000 or aggregate to more than 5 lakhs during a financial year with a banking company also it is allowed. Okay. A time deposit amount exceeding 50,000 or aggregating more than 5 lakhs. Time deposit means term deposit. Or aggregating more than 5 lakhs means normal savings. Okay. So with these conditions only a foreign company can give Form 60 if at all they are not having a PAN card. After 2023 circulars, I will stop. 2024, we will continue in the next class. Okay. Quoting of PAN and Aadhaar in certain transactions with the bank. 837/23. 800 circulars are very, very important. Okay. These questions we didn't get. So I'm expecting for you. Okay. 114B is very, very important section to remember. PAN and Aadhaar number should be quoted in these transactions. What type of transactions it is? Cash 20 lakhs, you remember. Cash deposits are deposits aggregating 20 lakhs in one or more occasions of a person. Cash withdrawals 20 lakhs and more, and opening a current account or a cash credit account by a person. Then PAN and Aadhaar number in certain transaction compulsory. That means current account or a OCC account, 20 lakhs deposit, 20 lakhs withdrawal, PAN card, Aadhaar card is compulsory. Okay, that is 837/20. Doorstep banking. Okay, with this circular, we will stop the class for today. Doorstep banking. Master circular, doorstep banking. Everybody knows what is a doorstep banking. Customer will sit at house at his convenience. He can order what type of, just like Zomato and Swiggy now. Okay. We will act on his instructions and we have to abide by it. Okay. Project launched by Ministry of India, Honorable Prime Minister on 9th September 20. No need to remember, just have a glance. Now, PSB Alliance Private Limited, names also you have to remember was, on behalf of 12 public sector banks, implemented doorstep banking for financial and non-financial services through select two vendors. Now presently, for all 12 public sector banks, PSB Alliance Private Limited has selected two vendors. These two vendors only will do. One number, one name, Integra Microsystems. One vendor, another vendor is PLS International Services Limited. Only these two vendors will take care of all 12 public sector banks doorstep banking service. Now, how many centers we have started? 100 centers. But in future, they want to extend to 1000 centers. Now, what is the point? How the customer will give a request? Sir, I want some money. I want to withdraw some money. He can request through call center, web portal, mobile app. 3 positions are there. Okay. With these 3 options, he can execute. He can give a request to the bank. Call center, web portal, mobile. What type of accounts are eligible? Please remember, all individuals and proprietorship only. Savings account, individual, joint account with either or survivor. Current account also individual proprietorship. ODOC is also individual. All 3 important accounts, but only individual capacity. Savings account jointly, but either or survivor condition. Who are all not eligible? Sir, other than these 3 are not eligible. Simple, sir. But we'll read once. Minor account, NRE, mobile number linked with multiple customer days, joint account operation jointly, partnership, trust, firm, company accounts. Not eligible. Account types, no debits, inoperative, memo attached, block account. Very risky accounts, nobody will do. So remember, SB account, current account, ODOC is individuals proprietors